5 Leadership Tips: How to Turn Failures into Lesson. Ever wondered why successful people put so much emphasis on learning from mistakes? It's a universal truth that life is all about turning your failures into a path of success, but it's also through failures themselves that we get exposure to the harsh realities of life. The secret lies in learning from your failures rather than getting disappointed by them. As a general rule, this principle can be applied in all walks of life, but it becomes much apparent in our practical life. The harsh reality is that you will be confronted with multiple points of failure when it comes to people and the jobs you undertake. Tips 01. Accept your failures. The power of accepting your mistakes or errors is the first rule you need to keep in mind. In essence, accepting failure showcases your willingness to learn. Some of us, due to ambition or egoism, deny the fact that they failed and instead blame their failures on others as a source of keeping themselves motivated. This can be catastrophic for your career or life. If you do not accept your failures, chances are your learning capacity will remain stagnant. Tips 02. Don't let failure consume you. When you have failed in a certain project, don't think that it should have been easy. It will be hard, you will be tested, and the burden of proving yourself will be immense. This is the point where most people break down. They either give up or become accustomed to failures and forget to learn. This is where you need to accept the fact that you made the mistake and you're willing to prove yourself. Tips 03. Don't fear failure. Don't be afraid to fail. Failure itself is not dangerous. The danger lies in the fear of facing failure itself. The thing is, when we fail, whether in establishing a positive relationship with a coworker or in a task, our instinct tells us that such a situation should be avoided in the future. This is where you need to change how you think. Do not avoid the chances of failing. Rather, when you're confronted with failure, learn it, and make sure to not repeat the same mistake. Tips 04. Consistency is the key to success. We are not talking about the consistency to fail. We are emphasizing on the point that learning from your mistakes should be a consistent factor. The fact is, maybe you'll fail multiple times and you might get overwhelmed by the criticism. During this process, you fail to learn anything significant. It is all about how well you can manage criticism and become consistent in learning. Tips 05. Learn from the failure of others. You are not the only one who fails. There are successful people out there who have failed before. You will have coworkers who will be failing, maybe in the same tasks as you. The point is, consider the world you live in as a place where there are opportunities to learn at all times. Learning from the failures of others can be a great way to avoid going down the same road in the future. Thanks for watching it. If you like this video, share it with your friends. Like it and subscribe to Natural Heal and Cure.